Hello everyone. Today we are now looking at some different pairs, that is USD card and the USD, all the forex pairs like I've been showing you. So now we now had some liquidity grabbing. So remember the guys in the previous episode I told you about liquidity. So liquidity is money, and we are now looking at the liquidity that was grabbed from the previous monthly high. So now we can see this is October's high, and now we saw the market coming and getting to this level and had to grab liquidity. And how I confirm liquidity grabbing is whereby liquidity breaks the level. Then after breaking the level, it has to return back. So this is what I'm talking about. The market comes to grab liquidity from this level, then it has to show some sort of weakness. Then it has to at least make some lower lows, first break this high. So now it forms some relatively equal highs, and also it has to come back below this liquidity level. So now this is what I'm talking about. This is a valid liquidity grabbing. So now uh, like you can see, it has been varied, and now we have to wait for market to come into this level to perform a trade setup, and then it has to come to these target levels. So this one was, that's why I target these levels, because we have some FVG. It is still virgin, the virgin FVG, and as you can see clearly, we can see some relative equal lows that also can act as liquidity grabbing. So whenever I'm getting targets, I have to target levels whereby I have to see inefficiency or liquidity grabbing. So this is going to be my final target for this level, and this is the previous monthly low, and we expect the market to come and also grab liquidity the way it did this level. So now let's go for USD, whereby I'm going to be focusing on this pair for this week, because we saw some good market structure shift. It has taken place with respect for liquidity grabbing. So let's go for it and see, because remember, as we are selling USD card, we must be buying Euro USD. So these pairs correct negatively. So whenever we are buying one currency, we must be selling the other currency. So this is my setup, and it's what I'm looking for. And according to what this note that I've taken here, this is what I'm waiting for Monday to happen. So, like I told you before, let's begin from the start, whereby I'm seeing this liquidity grabbing from this level. This is relatively equal lows. So now from this relative equal lows, we had to see the liquidity was being grabbed. And after grabbing liquidity, the market had to come back above this liquidity level. So this is what I was talking about in the USD card, whereby liquidity was grabbed from the previous monthly high and had to come back below that liquidity level. That's the confirmation for liquidity grabbing. So guys, that's a tip. Make sure you're not that. So now, like you can see, this is what I was talking about, whereby we had to see this market structure shift, whereby we had to see a high being taken out after liquidity grabbing. So we had to see, sorry, we had to see this high being created, then we created a lower high, and from that lower high, that higher high was being broken, and now we are making a retest into this zone. So now what I expect tomorrow in the London session, we expect, sorry guys, I have no mouse to give perfect work here. So now, but so it can be patient for it. So now, this is what I'm expecting to happen tomorrow during the London session. So now tomorrow we expect the London session, that is the 1 a.m. or midnight candlestick to form, and I have to see this level being respected, whereby you have to see this order block, this bullish order block, it has to be respected, and as well I have to be targeting this level. This level, it is a level of relatively equal highs, and now after this level, expect the market to come at least make some small retracement in this level. So this is what I expect tomorrow during the London session. So you guys, no mouse, so I have to be using the trackpad for my PC, but we shall get one soon. So that's what I expect to happen tomorrow. So if at all our level is hit, expect some retracement into this level, impulse swing, then we head for this target, that is the previous monthly high. So guys, This is what I'm expecting to happen. So like guys, I think last week I talked about our DSD. Let me check what I was talking about and to see how it was panning out and levels we had expected to be respected, and we see what happened. So I remember the analysis was on the daily time frame. Let's go to it. Daily time frame. My network is somehow slow. It's being used by many people, but I think we can just uh, see what it was doing. By the time I was talking about our DSD, it was around this zone. This was the FBD that I was expecting to be respected. So, and this is what happened finally. So afterwards, the market had to come disrespect this FBG and it has to come back this zone. And this zone, it was like sort of support. So the support is also from this FBG that was being retested. Let me draw it clearly. This is the FBG that was being respected in time. So this FBG was set up in some previous days. I think that was in September. So now it was being respected currently. Remember, whenever the candlesticks would get into this zone, they would come rejected and going upwards. So now we also expect some setups on AU, and now for buys setups. So now buys are now ready, as I told you before. The setup happened. So now, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this episode. Be grateful for many subscribers, and please make sure I give it a thumbs up. Okay, it is going to give me motivation to always create some content for you guys like this. So now, guys, see you soon.